Hi guys, I'm Sadang and Tenzo. Today I'm going to talk about themes in poetry. So, what are themes in poetry? You might have heard of poetry before and you might have read poems before. But we're going to talk about themes to see what you mean. When you read poems, you might actually know what they mean, but there are also a lot of loose ends going on in that line of the poem. So today we're going to talk about some themes in poetry. I've made a poem now, and let's see what they mean. Let's look at the first one. The stars are like diamonds. What does it mean? It actually means that the stars are shimmering or glimmering in the sky, and they are very beautiful like diamonds. But diamonds are even more expensive than stars, so that's probably a difference. The diamonds are in the ground, not in the sky, but still, the stars are like diamonds because the stars are really beautiful and glimmering or shimmering. How sparkling in the sky? It means that the stars are sparkling in the sky at night. They're sparkling in the sky at night, making it a beautiful scene. They glimmer and twinkle. Glimmer and twinkle is almost like diamonds. It's glimmer and twinkle in the bright night sky. Sorry, it's just that tiny little thing I don't know. They glimmer and twinkle, which means they shimmer and sparkle. They shimmer and sparkle, but don't try to bring a star home. It might be too bright. So that's why they say glimmer and twinkle, so you can see it in the night sky. And inspire from up high. It actually means that it inspired people, and it inspired from up high. Actually means it inspires people, which means the star is from up high, and it inspires people from up high. Not people are up high, the stars. And the stars inspire from up high. I added that thing so it can make more sense for the reader to know what it is. Themes in poetry are really interesting. But let's try to read the poem one more time to see if we got it. The stars are like diamonds, how sparkling in the sky. They glimmer and twinkle and inspire from up high. We all now let's go check back. Let's see if we still remember the themes in this poem. The stars are like diamonds because they're very beautiful like diamonds. That is correct. How sparkling in the sky, which means they shimmer and sparkle, making the sky a beautiful scene and bright. Correct. They glimmer and twinkle, which means they're dark. Hey, that isn't quite correct. Well, you need to read the poem again to see if you got it correct. But actually, sometimes you might get the wrong answer. They glimmer and twinkle, which means they're really bright in the sky. Correct? And inspire from up high makes people inspire the stars from up high. The stars from up high. Don't mistake it for the people. So today we'll talk themes in poetry, and now you know how a poetry can have themes. Like in this poem, they talk about things which made it into a shorter one. So, but it can make more sense. But it can still be used the same. Some readers will already know what it means when they just read it. But when other readers don't, they need to read it again to see if they already knew it. You only need to do it in an exam. You don't need to do it for fun. Sounds simple, right?